Editor's Corner, reclaiming credibility through a stronger MTEF. Sound public finances are not an end in themselves. They are a means to achieve the goals of society. Mario Draghi, former president of the European Central Bank, as South Africa approaches the 2025 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework, MTEF, to be presented on the 12th of November 2025, the stakes for fiscal credibility and inclusive development have never been higher. We argue that while the MTEF remains a cornerstone of South Africa's fiscal architecture, its effectiveness has been eroded by fragmented decision-making, weak policy budget alignment, and the absence of binding fiscal anchors. We rightly emphasize that the MTEF's original promise to align spending with strategic priorities over a multi-year horizon has been undermined by recurrent breaches of expenditure ceilings, underperforming revenue forecasts, and mounting debt service costs, with debt projected to peak at 77.4% of GDP and interest payments consuming over a fifth of revenue. The space for transformative investment is shrinking, yet the path forward is clear. Drawing on best international practices, we call for an independent fiscal council, stronger integration with long-term development plans, and more transparent data-driven forecasting. Such reforms are not technocratic luxuries. They are essential to restoring investor confidence, safeguarding social spending, and anchoring fiscal sustainability. As Minister Godongwana prepares to table the 2025 MTEF, the challenge is not merely technical, but political. To build consensus around difficult trade-offs while preserving the developmental mandate of the state. The credibility of South Africa's fiscal framework will depend on whether it can deliver both discipline and development. The feature story, Strengthening South Africa's Medium-Term Expenditure Framework. Lessons for Credibility, Transparency, and Fiscal Sustainability, provides policy guidance on best international practices. The second story, South Africa's Double Burden, Confronting Multidimensional Poverty and Climate Vulnerability in an Unequal Landscape, discusses the recent pertinent findings of the Global Multidimensional Poverty Report in the context of South Africa. The third story, Innovation, Creative Destruction, and Inclusive Growth, the 2025 Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences and Lessons for South Africa, evaluates the profound impact of creative destruction on growth. Lastly, the Business Corner's topic, Digital Health as a Vanguard Against Substandard and Falsified Medicines. A strategic opportunity, frames digital health as a business opportunity. Enjoy the reading. Daniel Makina, Managing Editor, Economic Business Insights.